Hi, I'm Basil and welcome back. Thanks for joining me. In this episode, we're going to put some lavender in the ground as a barrier between the deer and the roses. And we're also going to put some bulbs in the ground, and I'll give you a tour of the sprouts that I have going. Stick around. All right, so here we are in my tiny little closet where I keep all my sprouts. And it's warm in here. I've got a heater over on this side, and we've got grow lights up top. Now I started all of my plants back here, and these are the unsprouted ones. And anytime something sprouts, I move them over to this little tray. And so you see they're doing pretty good. I've got a lot of stuff that's come up so far. And these are our marigolds. These are some snapdragons. And we're kind of waiting on these to sprout up too. But if you notice, one of the problems that I have is I've got a lot of mold growing on the peat pots here. And I don't know if you can see that too well in the camera, but it's pretty prolific, and each one of the pots has some form of them. Now, the robot says that the cure for this is to move them outside, give them some sunlight and some airflow. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, the reason the peat pots got mold in them was because I added fertilizer to the water when I first watered them. And I know looking back that that was a mistake. And I am not a gardener really, so everything I do is just a learning process. But hopefully some sunshine will fix these, and let's give them a little bit of water to drink. All right, I don't know if that's how you're supposed to water those, but hopefully they are okay. All right, this rhubarb is intended to take up this whole bed here and block some of the ugliness of this compost behind me. So let's get this thing in the ground. Stay together. All right. All right, so these lavender are going to go along the fence line here, and they're going to be a deterrent and a barrier for the deer so that they don't jump the fence into our garden and eat the roses again this year. So let's get these staged. So I took an average of these plants, and they're about 38 inches apart. And so I found the middle of this section, and so now I'll start putting this plant in. All right, well, that was fun, and we got a lot of plants in the ground, so I'm happy. A little shorter episode this week because it's been a busy one, and I need to get to editing this video. So I hope you enjoyed, and next week I'm going to try and get some garden boxes built again, so we'll be back in the garden. And in a future episode, we're actually going to put some water lines in under here, so we're going to bring some water into the garden. Stay tuned, and I'll see you again next week. Thanks for tuning in.